right, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. We're going to dive into a quick reading for Sagittarius, people and placements. Let's go ahead and see. There might be a lot of like restarts or like changes. Like you might be noticing people are like shifting plans or rescheduling things, or you might need to stay flexible at this time, or you might need to do things, double check everything right now, right? Especially with the retrograde energy. It is going to be, I think, Mercury in Sagittarius actually itself. So if it's not already. So anything else for Sag? Oh, you're coming out of some kind of denial. You could be seeing things from a really like clear lens or clear perspective. You could be really like, I feel like your vision is cleared in some sense. Like maybe you just have like a detachment as well. There's like a protection barrier between you and everything that you're thinking about or observing. Like you're staying really grounded or rooted, maybe detached from things as well. Like maybe connected with your spirit team or just seeing. It's kind of like you're seeing. I think you're at a really high vantage point or something, or you could be seeing things through the eyes of the higher perspective, the soul, which allows you to kind of move through them in a detached way almost. So let's see what else we can get. Yeah, there's going to be changes. There's definitely changes happening. You might be even feeling these changes already. We have a lot of strong like oppositional Uranus energy. Uranus first in Gemini, then retrograding into Taurus. So, and we'll be opposing that new moon, Mercury and Mars, which will be by that point also in Scorpio on the 19th. But yeah, wow, success. Six of Wands, first card out. So, play more. Especially regarding like your choices or your decision making process right now. I want to say. Yeah, Knight of Swords in the reverse. You could have stopped communication with somebody or stopped thinking about somebody even potentially. This could be somebody who is quite manipulative in your energy. Doesn't have to be. Could be an air sign energy. Anything else for Sag? Or this could have been your own lack of clarity in the past. But I feel like this is an external force. Could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, masculine. You could be totally like kind of detached as well at this point, like with the Four of Cups and the King of Cups. It's like you're not really investing in anything. You're kind of putting yourself before all others at this point in time. You could also be choosing between different masculines. Maybe you don't want somebody who shows up in just like a kind of social way, but you want something deeper. So it's like you're willing to like forfeit certain connections even. So I don't know. Maybe you're just like more invested in yourself right now. So sorry, I'm just getting really OCD all of a sudden. Okay, Sagittarius, people and placements. Maybe that's you. Like maybe before, like you were the type that would like really just like not care where anything is or anything was, but now you're kind of becoming almost like, you know, it might be even therapeutic for you to like put things in the proper place, so to speak. So to speak. I don't know. Maybe there's something about like, you know, maybe you have Virgo transits or placements in your chart that are activated by like maybe certain transits that are happening right now, or maybe just by Saturn or like a maturity process. Because I know I do. So my Mercury's in Capricorn, which rules my Virgo Mars. So that's fun. I like it. But yeah, definitely OCD a little bit sometimes. Yeah, you're really invested, like really careful about your investments. I see you like diligently like reflecting on things. You're coming out of some kind of pain or heartbreak, or that could, yeah, that, especially with the Four of Cups, it's like you're detaching from something, you're healing. Wow, there's a lot of like clear energy. It's almost like you're dropping a lot of things. Like you're dropping like maybe you used to carry like, it's like giving like in your purse you would keep like, you know, just way too much shit, you know, shit that you don't even need. Or maybe you're realizing like all I really need is like my phone, a credit card, and a bag. Like I don't really need whatever the hell else sometimes, and that's kind of freeing in a sense. I don't know, this is a metaphor, but it could also be just like in life. It's like, you know what actually makes me happy? Do I really need like an air fryer? No offense, I probably everybody has an air fryer. I don't have an air fryer, but I don't know if I want one though. But anyways, it's just an example. Or maybe you're even throwing away appliances. You know, you're like, you know what? I hate that stupid toaster. Get the hell out of here. You know, things like that. Anyways, there's a lot of new beginning energy. So maybe there is this kind of clearing up of the energy so that you can focus it. Interesting. Yeah, really strange energy in the past with the King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. It's like there's like somebody operating in a way that was like more logical than heart-based or something, because that's kind of weird energy. I don't know if this person has like anxiety issues or something, drug issues, but I think you drop this person anyways. Could be a Sag or somebody with Sag placements, doesn't have to. Like other Sag placements. Because not all Sages are alike. I know, like, I prefer Sagittarius women are cool, but the men, I mean, a little bit wild sometimes. Anyways, Ace of Pentacles, yeah, it's like, wow, this is great energy. So Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Strength. Wow. That's really cool energy. Anything else? Thank you. There could be somebody who's connected to you in a sexual or physical way that's like having anxiety over you. This would be a connection that's more lusty, though, I want to say, or something about the sex could have been relevant, or could have just been like a lot of strong flirting if there was no like physical intimacy. This could be like somebody you had just like a chemistry with or something like that. Maybe it wasn't even good chemistry. I feel like they're watching you or something. They're watching you like literally transcend or move on or like what's going on. Sorry. Yeah, it's like seeing something clearly. Again, Two of Swords coming out in the reverse. So it's like really good energy. It's like decisiveness, action. I don't know. I like the Two of Swords reverse. I don't really love it upright, but to each their own. If you're continuing to defend and clear and cleanse and protect your energy so that you do maintain this clarity as well. Something about China or like Chinese food just got mentioned, or like a trip to China or something like that, or just had to say it. Like Oriental or something. Yeah, you're considering your options, your choices, your decisions. Like maybe you're not narrowing, maybe you're like widening in a sense. It's like the more that you release, you actually realize that you actually have more options available. It's kind of like, okay, well, if I give up my job here that I don't even like or they don't even like me, now there's like 3 different industries that I can join, or, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? Like there's like options to you after leaving something. So this could be a metaphor. This could be like a relationship, of course. This could be like, okay, after breaking up with Bob, Billy Joe, I don't know what his name is, John, you can consider Derek, Dean, and Jacob. I don't know. Horrible names. I don't know. Maybe some of those apply. Let's see. What am I thinking about? Sorry. Yeah, you could have gone through a rest period. Yeah. I feel like you could have really healed. Wow, the Empress, just as we say that. Especially if you're a feminine, you're very strong right now. Very strong. It's like you've like pulled back your energy, you're investing in yourself. It's like really cultivating this sense of like happiness or strength or joy or something. So it's very like measured. You could be slowing down. Like if you're a person that used to like rush ahead, like, you know, everything's got to be fast, everything's got to be instant. Maybe it's your Saturn return or something. Maybe you have a lot of Capricorn like I do, which is like slowing you right down and realizing the power of stillness, the power of saying no, the power of slow, the power of building reliably. You know, it's not instant. You know, sometimes it's even causes you pain or impatience because it's like literally they're building outside where I'm living right now, and I'm just like craning my neck to see, but like they're laying the foundation. But like weeks ago, it was just like it was just literally a patch of dirt, and now it's like going to be this building, right? So it's just like crazy how it's like, you know, it doesn't look like much is happening day to day or hour to hour, but it's like over like time, over like a week or two, it's like wow, I see the first floor kind of energy, right? So maybe there's something that's really stable here that you're cultivating. But let's grab one of these. I feel like this reading's really weird today, but I don't even care. It's like moon square sun today, so it's probably people are going to be a little bit weird today, or just kind of like seesawy. It's a, what is it, last quarter square or something like that today. I think the moon is still in Leo. Not a lot of like great aspects today in any sense. I think things will get better probably by Thursday, but Thursdays are always good because they're ruled by Jupiter, I feel like, and Fridays, of course, they're ruled by Venus. Very nice days generally. So dexterity, that's cool. Oh, cooperation on the top. So you could be like being very flexible with your options here with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, the Empress and the Seven of Cups right on top of the Two of Swords in the reverse, the Three of Swords in the reverse. With the Four of Cups, this is baddie. This is baddie bitch energy. This is like, you know what? Realize I don't really like raw fish. No offense to sushi. I'm just not in the mood for it right now. Holy shit, there's like a huge bang. I just heard it. I don't know if you guys heard it. But oh, it's a lot of bangs. I kind of like the sound of construction though. It's kind of therapeutic. Feels like shit's going on. People are doing things that they need to be doing. Get to work, god damn it. And also seeing men do physical labor, I like that. That's a good look. I'm just saying that's a good look. That's a good. It's like, yes, build a house. Yeah, flex. Just kidding. Okay, so come have some fun. Let's slide and slip adeptness for a quick cool dip. Okay, dexterity of the mind keeps wise, while skill and talent claim the prize. You have a potential to champion, nurture talents, and share it with others. Practice makes perfect. Work with a sense of efficiency. So maybe you're like structuring things or really organizing things. Know that you're capable. Think like a winner. So maybe you're keeping yourself aligned as well with the Empress energy here, like constantly praying, connection, praying, asking to be kept on your highest timeline. To your guardian angels, guides, Angel Michael, God, Jesus. May all the Sagittarius who accept this reading on their behalf be aligned with their highest timeline today and constantly. Amen. For the rest of their lives. Amen. Anyways, give it your best shot. Look after your hands. Okay. Give yourself more credit. I like that. Give it your best shot. So maybe things are not going to be perfect, but like, revise things, reread emails that you're sending, things like that. Don't rush anything at this time. I would say with Mercury retrograde, double check, close the door, lock the door. I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying that. Just like, if this has anything to do with vehicles or your hands, especially, look at what you've already achieved. Be quick off the mark, right? Mercury rules communication. Honk on that horn. There was a horn honk as I said that. So there might be things that are asking you to like pivot quickly as well. Not saying that you need to though, because it's like just because things are coming in hot and heavy or quick doesn't mean you need to react at that same level. Just saying, studying for an exam or test gets results. Maintain spiritual and personal boundaries. Okay. It's a miracle I've turned up considering my kind disappeared from rivers for a time. However, our future is brighter as we adapt to changing environmental conditions. So you could be very like, you're totally changing. I mean, we're moving from the Ace of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of, I feel like the Ace of Pentacles was the strongest suit here, actually. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups were pointed backwards. But the Ace of Pentacles, I like that energy for you. Stabilizing. It's like the foundation of what you're building is long term. It's like, this could be a position. This could be a business. This could be, a strategy. Come slide down the rocks with me. It's my favorite pastime, and you should add some play into your busy schedule as well as fluidity. So stay changeable. If you think your schedule is going to go a certain way and then it changes, it's okay. You know what I mean? So, don't overwork yourself either. Don't underwork either. But don't overwork either. I'd say this is a time for like, things are going to align into place. With so many retrograde energy, I feel like in retrograde times, you should never really think that what you're doing is going to go forward the way you expect, hope, desire, because the ground is shaky, So, but anyways, not to say everybody's charts reacts differently too to different planets, right? So if you have a lot of retrogrades in your own chart, you're probably going to enjoy retrogrades. It might be a time that you're more leaning into it as compared to somebody else. So, anyways, I don't know. You were born with a great talent, but instead of just drifting, remember you need to hone skills to ensure they are slick and proficient. So those boundaries, those, focusing on what's important. I'll grip your hand tightly whenever nerves gets the better of you, and the pressure to do well is on. So, yeah, maybe there's something about, nervous system regulation, that kind of jazz, breathing. Also, I think when you see things in just a playful light, that's really helps you to not stress yourself out. So if you can just see things as like, part of the creative process of life, part of just, having fun, creating things, working on projects, that's probably going to just chill you right out. I don't know. Maybe we'll see if we have any actually specific advice regarding that for Sag. Wow, the Empress. So yeah, just like the more you can be in your own energy, your own kind of peace, anything that's aligned with that is aligned with it. Anything that's not is not. So if something's asking you to fall out of alignment, or is like, this could be like, I'm seeing like a petty feminine energy, I'm just saying, so just be aware of that, or if you're concerned about that, I feel like you need not worry as long as you're in your own power. So yeah. Any other advice? Yeah, this could be about work. Six of Pentacles, or changes in your work in general, coming out of repetitive patterns. Yeah, healing something. 10 of Swords in the reverse. So you're healing some kind of pain, maybe about repetitive patterns in your work, in your jobs, in your dynamics of reciprocity. Maybe there's always like a certain theme or a kind of dynamic that used to play out based on who you were in the past or something like that, or how you operated. But I think you're operating in a different way with strength here in the Empress. This is very self-assured energy. So, the Star, beautiful energy. So a lot of healing coming in. You have a lot of divine support too. So I think whatever is meant to be is meant to be. I think you've also changed, because we see the oyster there and the pearl. The pearl is not instant gratification. It's not, you can't say the pearl was just born yesterday. You know what I mean? So there is something here maybe about a level of experience or resilience that you now hold that you didn't hold in the past. So that could be really helping you. Like maybe you're realizing you've never really cultivated certain talents or skills or abilities, and now you are, and so now you have more to play with in your toolbox kind of energy maybe. So I don't know. Very interesting. All right, let's get juicy messages because I feel like this reading has been quite abstract. Anything else for Sag? You could also be being led to the right path, or you're being guided through your own sense of like, I heard regality, your own sense of like, you could have like very strong ancestors, spirit team around you, specifically feminines, or there could be like a destiny unfolding or something like that, you know. So you've already got this kind of like, I heard upper hand or upper level. So maybe you're already connected, like maybe you're already like, you've done the work. It's kind of like when you show up to class and you've already done your homework, right? Like you're obviously ahead of the curve. Like you've already read the chapter that the teacher's talking about. So it's like the class is easy. Yeah, that's what this is. Because I used to do that all the time. And I was, no offense, I'm a great student. I was a great student, still am a great student. Love learning. Can't help it. A lot of Sag in my chart. I think that's probably a Sag thing. It's always learning, 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 expanding, expanding. Or third house placements. Gemini can be like that. Or Virgo, Mercurial, kind of, you know, analyzing. But anyways, entering cycle of pure abundance right on top of the Empress. We got 2 Empress cards, Empress and Empress strength. Why do I feel like I'm Kamala Harris right now? She's like, do you think you fell out of a coconut tree? So there could be like skills or talents that were passed down to you as well, or like there's something about the context in like maybe you have an advantage that you're realizing you have that, or you're capitalizing on, like wherever you are in the world. Like maybe there's, everybody has certain advantages. If you're in Spain, it's probably the good fucking food, the good weather. I have no idea. I haven't been there. But if it's like Africa, it's probably like the fact that it's a burgeoning, so much growth, so much new growth, so much like fertile kind of, you know, maybe it's more affordable in certain ways or something like that. If it's in, you know, London, maybe it's the connections, maybe it's the business, maybe it's the whatever, wherever you are in the world, there could be like, or where you grew up, there could be like certain advantages or things that you're leveraging that you're, I just had to say that. Anyways, ask universe / spirit / ancestors for help with wish fulfillment. So ask for what you want, pray, you manifest your reality. Wanted you so caught up you'd forget who you were / are. That's crazy. So the more that you can anchor in yourself with the Empress cards, because you're really closing on huge cycles with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, wants to take your income away. So this could be somebody who is trying to literally harm you. This could be like a job. This could be like a nefarious coworker. This could be a nefarious relationship that came in between your career, or changed, or they wanted to have control over your career, over your life, over your destiny. So that's really toxic, really, really toxic, right? So it says healing love blockages. So this could be self-love as well, right? Which is where it all starts, so that you accept or ask for better, so that you want better for yourself, right? So they fib to make it seem like they are more than they are. So this could be somebody in the past that says choices have consequences. So I think if you've made choices or changes, you're now going to begin to reap these consequences, which includes greater options, greater, I heard finances. So this could be like promotional energy. This could be like the world imitating the same frequency of self-love and self-respect you have back at you. It's like, oh, you realize that you are the creator of your universe. Okay, well, we're going to have this guy bump into you. He's going to offer you a great position, you know, or maybe the thing's going to fall into your lap, whatever, right? They were projecting that you were naive. That's crazy. Some people just want you to be like younger or like stay stupid. It's giving like Miley Cyrus is like, I'm not like, I think her song's Young or something like that. I'm not who I, and she sings it in a sad way, I think, but like at the same time, I was thinking about this morning. I love getting older. Like I know they try to hate us and we're supposed to worry about it, and we should think about what we're doing with our time and our life, because it's our one life. But I'm not scared of getting older. Maybe it's all my Capricorn placements, but I actually love it, because it's like, oh my God, I always feel better and better and better and better with each year. I understand more things. I'm stronger. I have more skill sets. It's like a fine wine. It's like a fine whiskey. It's like, damn, there's more flavors, it's deeper, I've had more experiences, I have more money probably, you know what I mean? Like it's just great. So when you make those choices, those are good consequences, right? So, but there's also like resilience. Like I think when I was younger, I was a lot more like fidgety. Still am probably, but trying to manipulate their way into your garden. Rags to riches, focus, magic, and protect. Rags to riches, focus, magic, and protect. So he uses women. So this could be somebody who like can't manifest for themselves, doesn't want to. Spirit 2002, the horse movie, could be relevant. Getting in by giving a gift, which is a weapon. So I would just like block off any connection or invitation to that energy. Just continue to, and I would only probably, they want me to tell you only new people. So take that with what you will. Maybe you shouldn't be accepting things from anybody in the past right now, because it could be tying you to a frequency, a chapter that you don't want to reopen kind of energy. So there is some, like maybe you're just flushing out the last kind of like remnants of something, but there's something about newness. It's like, why would I buy bread that's 6 days old when I can buy the one that's fresh, baked today? I am that person. I will not, I mean, not that I hate old bread. It's just like, if there's a fresher product, I am grabbing it. I like the flavor profile when it's fresher, right? Um, some people wish they had your looks, so be careful. There are people that are crazy out here, crazy mofos. And that's crazy because everybody's beautiful in their own way, so I don't get it. Um, yeah, so whatever. I guess when people don't know how to pour into themselves, right? So you have the right to feel angry. So if you want to defend yourself, please do so. Maybe channel that. Use some magic rituals, whatever. Some, dance around a room with a hula skirt on or something. I'm just kidding. Subconsciously, you knew. Letting go with love, spiritual love. Yeah, like release to the universe. What'll be will be, but do not invite it on my island. New joy, new joy is on the way. Yeah, new. So there's something here about new. Bad people don't like when people have power because then they can't take from them, they can't steal from them, they can't hurt them, they can't harm them. No loss defines you. Speak good over your life. So speak strength, speak improvement, speak those great things. Something about quartz. You could be working with quartz. Just on this quartz. Be the superhero. I can be your hero, baby. Sorry, that was really bad. Okay. They try to do love spells, lol. That's crazy. I was just gonna say that because that song is literally about that. That's basically, it's like you're your own superhero. Why would you need like somebody else, some external like force figures to like? I can be your hero. I can be. Wait, no. I can kiss away the pain. Yeah. That's crazy. Just hate them instead. Partial truths. I heard partial tricks. You don't have to have pain all the time. Yeah, you don't have to have pain ever. It's your reality. What are you affirming in your reality? Is life hard for you? Then life is hard. Is life easy for you? Then life is easy. You know what I mean? Like, does life always work out for you? Then it always works out for you. Trying to make their lies stick on you. Does life, suck for you? Then it sucks for you. You know what I mean? Like, the demons possessing them want to sacrifice you. So there could be like other entities at larger. Like, you need to see things from a higher perspective, energetic perspective. If you understand spirits, you understand how prevalent they are in society, everywhere. Everything's a spirit, everything is energy. Spirits are all around you. So, anyways, let people go that don't respect you. And that's why they say, like, you want to have like the connection to your God or whatever, to your higher self, because without it, you're a vessel. Let people that go that don't respect you. I'm just spitting straight facts right now. Trying to fuck with your chakras. So be careful. Maybe you're noticing sometimes at certain moments, like maybe someone who's trying to like a voodoo doll, literally, or some shit like that. So continue to cleanse, clear, and protect. Sage. Drink your water, calm your energy down, channel, and inhale golden white light from heaven. Exhale that onto any energy, and the healing balm of God, basically, onto any place. So try to blind you to who they are, and it says be discerning what/where/who you put energy in. Protect. Alrighty, let's get you one of these. We'll close it out. I feel like I've just been blabbering on. Maybe we'll get some extra little. Well, I don't know. I feel like your reading is pretty clear. Yeah, you're dropping someone, and there's some kind of momentum that's building as a result. It looks like Fast and Furious kind of energy. I think you could have gave someone the stank eye. You're like, the fuck, the frick, the frick. I love her. Her name's, I think, McKenna on TikTok. I don't remember the first name, but I know it's like MCKNNA. She's the greatest. The frick. But I'm, no offense, like, I'm so glad I don't have a man. I'm so glad. Bless. I don't know. I'm sorry if you have a man. I'm sorry. No offense. I just really am so glad I don't have a man. Ah, bless. What's your advice going forward for Sag? Any last messages you'd like to leave them with? King of Cups, just as I say that. No. King of Wands. What the hell? That's funny. Queen of Cups. Oh, you could have two. If I'm speaking to a feminine, you could have two men at least. If not the entire world. I'm just kidding. What's your advice? What the hell? I'm hearing Madonna song. I think it's like, I made it through the wilderness. I made it through. Didn't know how. There was something with like give and take that was off, or your work in the past that was just off. These people could have overburdened you. Didn't know how lost I was. Yeah, you're changing your perspective about something. You could be. These people like literally wanted to blind you. Like, look at the card. Like, literally. And they could have been doing this by like overburdening you, because you can't see shit. It's like kind of like why the businesses don't want you to like if you're a slave owner, you don't want people to have time to think. Didn't know how lost I was. Sag, anything else? You're gonna be happy regardless. Yeah, especially if you're the feminine here, Queen of Cups. You're not the Queen of Cups anymore. You're the Queen of Wands, bitch. You're in your energy. You're in your power. You're in your momentum. You could even be cloaking yourself. Like maybe these people wanted you to like hide, but you're literally hiding. You're like everybody stayed a brick away. Literally, her face looks like she's literally, you can't see it in the card, but she's like got her hands like this, and she's like looking out the corner of her eyes, like making sure nobody's getting close to her. Like facts. Divine power guards against mental troubles. So you were very much like protecting, or you're like number 4 there. So the hidden god. So you're very hidden, but there's also something about maintaining your clarity of mind because you're hiding yourself, or you're pulling away from people or energies. I heard sacrifice. These people could have tried to sacrifice you, or maybe they wanted to use you, or just take what they could from you, but weren't reciprocating, weren't giving you what you desired, needed, or wanted. Could have been respect, could have been love, could have been whatever. But anything else? It's like you're protecting your personal happiness in the future with the 9 of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So these could have been players, 9 of Wands, in out, quick, fast, flashes of, knock you up, wipe hands by Monday kind of energy. And you're guarded. You're guarding yourself against this. Wow, you could have broken up with a King of Wands specifically recently, but also a King of Cups. This could be an older ex. You could have like 2 exes here. The King of Cups would probably be the older ex. Wow, the devil, as I say that. Capricorn energy. Could be somebody who, let's just move on. They could work a lot. They might want to communicate with you. This could be the King of Swords, or they could have both have, I don't know how many, you've got a lot of men here. It's raining men. Now I'm seeing like 5 different men. I'm sorry. But this could also just be like they both have something in common. These 2 men, like the fact that they're both assholes or something. Just kidding. Anything else? Any last messages to complete this reading? Your body could be tea, by the way. Or ever since you dropped these people, you noticed your body's been like glowing, and that could be because like it's like eliminated the stress hormones. You're protecting your happiness, which we saw. You're seeing things clearly. It's like literally body be tea right now. So I don't know. I just had to say it. It's like I'm walking on sunshine, but it's like you're walking on water or something like that. So yeah, you pulled out. That's funny. I feel like you mirrored someone. 5 of Swords. Yeah, somebody who was playing games with you. And they might try to do this, or they're still trying to do this. So that's why you're protecting yourself. That's interesting. You're just like doing your own thing, honestly. You're just like, she's like ding, 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 up the stairs with her little flute. I feel like wealth is following you at this point with the Empress. 2 cards of the Empress. Wealth is like following you. Like it's like money's like, like I just heard something. What was it? I don't know. It's like money wants you. Like money wants your name. Like money wants you. I just have to say that. It's like it's knocking. It's like banging down your door. It's like it's gonna start being like, open up. You have a bag of money. We want you to touch us and hug us and love us. Or maybe somebody's trying to like give you money too. That could be a warning here. This could be like somebody who's like trying to be like, you better let me in your motherfucking house or something like that. So be careful, because maybe you do need to protect yourself. Maybe that's why you're kind of like, would you say, Roger? I've got my earbuds on. You know what I mean? Like I don't even know what you're saying. I don't know. Or maybe you're just, I don't know. You're very stealthy. I feel like you're acting very stealthy right now, which is quite smart, it looks like. Maybe you're being advised as well. Yeah, because there's people that like would love to ruin your day with like, or would love to rain on your parade. I just saw somebody getting married, and like, you know how they say like if anybody else, hold your peace. And then the guy's like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? You don't need your exes running up that aisle. I'm not saying that you're going to get married. The sun, yeah, there's a lot of happiness for you. Or this could be like your divine union. Yeah, and the moon in the reverse, you're seeing something clearly beyond illusions. Like you're in your sun era. The sun be shining. So I'm going to close out with some extra last messages, and we'll close it out because I feel like it's just been a ramble fest. 3013 was on the timer as I looked. So 333 energy, new communications, Aries energy, Gemini energy, retrograde energy, maybe communication from 2 different distinct sources, even potentially. Doesn't have to be. Last messages. I heard stay in your lane. What's this? It says, pay attention if you get intuitive nudge to not go somewhere or with someone. So you need to be really grounded in your energy, I think, right now. I just heard God deleted them. They're angry. So it's like they've been wiped off your hard drive. Maybe you just closed the chapter and they haven't kind of energy. You know what I mean? Like for you, it's like, bitch, that book was like 6 books ago. Like, keep up. Like, our book club is quick on this hoe. Like, we drink wine every Thursday night. Me and Shell talk about the books. And you've been missing meetings for like months. So get out of here. Not every energetic tug from others is supposed to be acted on. Boundaries and focus on yourself / purpose. Tame Impala. So maybe this person likes Tame Impala, or there's something about that music that could be relevant to this. They are addicted to attention. More self-love needed. Okay. It says, yeah, the demons possessing them want to sacrifice you. It says, subconsciously you knew. Yeah. Yeah, you could have been like warned, or you're very intuitive. Be discerning who, yeah, we already saw that. Try to blind you, right, to who they are. Trying to screw with your chakras. It says, trying to interfere. Yeah, that's what I literally was, like, that's what it was like. If these people know your plans, they will literally try to shut shit down. It's like assholes. Stay on the same page as the divine. So you might need to like connect constantly, ground, slow down, talk to your spirit team, have a conversation with God before bed, or when you're doing dishes or whatever the hell you're doing, sweeping, I don't know, do something, or don't. Maybe that's my 6th house placements talking, Virgo energy. Parasitic entity or entities. So these could be people that need your energy. And so they're out of your energy. So that's why they might try to like get in your energy. So I think you do need to actually be very stealthy right now and protect those boundaries, especially if you do have people trying to like even throw money at you. It's like not all money is good money kind of energy sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, wants to siphon your energy, keep you trapped. Exactly. Because it might not be worth it at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Sometimes some of those, if you're looking for like fast money, that could be bad. You know what I mean? Fast money is not long-term money. You want the right connections. You want the right people. You want the right situation. You want the right, yeah, I heard confirmation honk, the right match of skills, the right match of frequencies, the right place, the right time. Everything needs to be correct. If it's not, and the devil will definitely try to like give you some false hopes or false positives for sure. You know what I mean? So that's why it's so important that you reaffirm with God or recheck in with God. Should I do this? Should I take this? Should I do that? You know what I mean? Is this okay? So it'll feel good, most likely, instinctively. So you could be just protecting your feeling goodness, your happiness with the Nine of Cups as well. So, and that's really helping you too. There's something about staying pure. The more that you can stay pure in your own essence and your own happiness and your own clarity, even when the waves around you shift, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So, what else does it say? We have no such thing as perfection, always evolving. So just like the universe is constantly evolving, we always get better. We become a more skilled sailor. But I think at the end of the day, if you know that you're the creator of your own reality, that you can connect with God at all times, you're good. So thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.